Hi friends, my name is Miss Heather and I am a preschool teacher and I'm also a mom of 4 daughters. And I am so excited to read to you. The books that I've chosen are ones that my students have loved and my own children have loved. So today, the very first book that we're going to read is Even Superheroes Have Bad Days. And the author is Shelly Becker. That means that she wrote the story, she wrote the words. And the illustrator is Cabon, which means that she drew the pictures. So before we begin, real quick, I want you to just give you a heads up about what the book is about. It's about feelings. And I don't know about you, but I have all kinds of feelings throughout the day. Feelings come and my feelings go, and then I have another feeling and then it goes, and then we keep have all kinds of feelings just in one day. So this book is not just about feelings, but it's also how to handle our feelings. So feelings are so normal and human. What's really important is how we handle our feelings. Do we handle them in positive ways, in healthy ways, and good ways? Or do we handle them in not so good ways? And we're all still learning about that too. So we're going to take one deep breath before we start reading the story. Just one. I want you to close your eyes if you want. You're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just one time, okay? Follow me. Here we go. Put your hands on your heart, and that one big deep breath will help calm your heart, your body, and your mind, and you're ready to listen to a story. We'll try to get to 3 as I keep reading to you. Check it out. They're having all kinds of feelings on there. You can tell by the looks on their faces, their body language. They're just having all kinds of feelings. Here are some of the superheroes you're going to meet. You may never have heard of them. There's Beastie and Zing and Thrash and Laser Man. Let's see what happens. When superheroes don't get their way, when they're sad, when they're mad, when they have a bad day, they could use superpowers to kick, punch, and pound. They could shriek. They could screech with an ear-piercing sound. Look how that made these friends feel. They look a little scared. They could crush wooden crates and bend metal gates. They could throw trucks and buses across several states. Oh, they could do that because they have so much power that they could use it in bad ways when they're not feeling so good. They could. They could knock over buildings like towers of blocks and crumble the streets into rubble and rocks. They could use laser eyes to ignite forest fires or fling boomerangs to deflate the town's tires. But upset superheroes have all sorts of choices. Instead of destruction and loud, livid voices, they burn angry steam off with speed of light hiking or super extreme outer space mountain biking. So here's where the story takes a turn, and they're making a different choice when they're having these uncomfortable feelings, and they're making healthy choices to help them handle their feelings. I love to run, and that helps me handle all the feelings I have throughout my days. They race to the rescue of people in need and delight in the joy of a super good deed. They hatch super plans to help banish world sadness, building fabulous theme parks for giggles and gladness. So helping is a great way to handle feelings too. They chase wanted bad guys with supercharged zing, dragging hundreds to jail while police dance and sing. Still helping. They track down and tame super menacing beasts and transform pity parties into victory feasts. They're using their superpowers for good. Yay! But displaced superheroes who don't feel serene could have super temptation to cause a bad scene. Do you know what temptation means, friends? It means they might be tempted, or like they might really want to do these kinds of really unhealthy things because they're so upset. They have that temptation. They could blast icy blizzards on hot afternoons or walloping twisters and monster typhoons. Oh, they could spin super webs super far, super sticky, and tangle up towns with their silk super icky. They could rotate the planet and mess up world time, or sit back and relax while the world fills with crime. I hope they don't do that. When superheroes don't get their way, when they're sad, when they're mad, when they've had a bad day, they could super rampage. They could, but they don't. Because real superheroes just wouldn't. They won't. They have a choice, and guess what? So do we. Instead, they dig down to their super best part, the strong superpowers contained in their heart, and using their talents as true heroes should, they battle the urge to do harm, though they could. They acknowledge their sorrow, their anger, their pain, as they wait for their super emotions to wane. Wane means that they wait for those emotions to kind of settle down, because that is what happens. Those feelings do tend to settle down. Those really uncomfortable, strong emotions do tend to settle down. Now, it's okay if they frown. It's okay if they sigh. It's even okay if they slump down and cry. But then they get up and get on with their day, saving the world in their most super way. And we have to see one of my favorite pages, friends. Here they are, super serene, super calm. They made it through and they feel good about their good choices. So friends, before I see you again, think about how you can handle some of those big feelings you may have, that we all have. Does running help? Does painting help? If you happen to have a pet, could you snuggle with your pet or get a hug from a parent or a big person who loves you? Books or reading or listening to the birds. I have my window open. Can you hear the birds out there? Just sitting outside in nature or opening a window. So I hope you come up with some really good ways to handle your feelings, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, friends. See you soon. Bye-bye.